And just like that, once again, it's on What's Up World. It's your boy Big XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show, the Ridin Durty Podcast, where we bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life. Bring you what's next and new, but bringing it to you right now, man. I gotta say one time for everybody out there who checks out the show, whether you follow us on WRFG 89.3 FM, whether you listen live, whether you listen to us on our streaming sources, however it is you check out the show, I definitely gotta say one time for you, and I definitely appreciate your love and support, man. This show is about bringing forth what's new and next right now, and I definitely appreciate the support that we get from all of you. All right, man. I always say I forget to say this, so I want to start off by saying, y'all make sure y'all follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Ridin Durty Radio, and that's RINDURTYRADIO. Make sure you follow us. That way you can keep abreast when we do the interviews. You can check us out when we do the dual show, and we have two other shows that we will be launching within the next 30 days. We have a podcast coming entitled The Big Homie Show, and we also have a live review show coming called the Keep It or Sweep It Review Show. So definitely one time for that. All right, look, I want to say this real quick before I get into my normals, the things that I do when it comes to talking about my sponsors and things like that. I gotta say this, man. One time for Positive Brothers, one time for the power of social media, and one time for those who use the tool of social media for the good and the educational aspects. All right, so recently, this week that Ms. Amberguyton was sentenced for killing the gentleman in his own apartment, which was amazing tragedy. And I was just educated because I hadn't been abreast on it, but I was just educated on how the jury actually had an opportunity to actually pick her sentencing, which I didn't know was allowed in the United States. But now I also know that the government and the laws are different from state to state. So I thought it was really dope that the jury, which was made up of mostly minorities, were allowed to help sentence her. But now I'm appalled that they gave her such a light sentence. And I gotta say salute to my man Jay Bizzle for educating me on that, because I didn't even know the jury. I knew they were part of the verdict. I didn't know they could be part of the sentencing. So he definitely gave me some information, educated me on it, and now I got to say, jury, like, why would y'all only give this lady 10 years? Real talk. Why would y'all only give this lady 10 years? She came in this gentleman's home and basically murdered him in cold blood. And all y'all feel she should get is 10 years? I know cats doing more time for selling cocaine. I'm just saying. But you know what? This show is about the artist, but it's also about the community. So I definitely wanted to drop that little bit. One time my man Jermaine, my man Jay Bizzle, for definitely educating me, putting me up on game. And I'm going to pass the information on to everybody else who's misinformed. All right, so justice was counter-served that she was found guilty, but it wasn't quite served with the sentencing. So, pick your poison with that one. All right, now, on to our sponsors, man. I gotta say one time for Dr. Juice Cleanse. Dr. Juice Cleanse is an all-natural cleanse that does all kind of amazing things for your body, like slow down the aging process, like help eliminate stress, like help provide balanced pH system. It helps you lose up to 25 pounds in 10 days. It does those amazing things plus more. You can find out more about Dr. Juice Cleanse by visiting drjuicecleanse.com. All right, visit drjuicecleanse.com. Find out how this amazing product can help you start living healthier today. I also got to say one time for WMR Research Group. WMR Research Group, they're a marketing, promotion, and branding company, all right? Marketing, promotion, and branding. If you're an artist out there and you're trying to get your music to the next level, all right? If you're trying to get your music to the next level, they definitely can assist by number one, helping get your single in the hands of some of the proper DJs, by putting you in front of some of the hardest, dopest interviewers across the land, or by getting your video premiere on some of the dopest websites or television stations. You can visit them by Find out more about them by visiting WMRmedia.com and find out how they can assist in pushing your career in the right level. Last but not least, I want to say one time, what up, Woods? Want to say one time for the good people over at Liquor Lollipops. Liquor Lollipops is a premium hard candy, aka lollipop, and it's flavored to taste like your favorite alcoholic beverage, okay? Now, there's no alcohol included in this product, but it tastes just like some of your favorite spirits, like Sex on the Beach, like Margarita, like Apple Whiskey, like Ciroc. But you know what? You can find out more about them and their amazing flavors by visiting liquorlollipops.com. Okay? All right. Today is Friday, October the 4th, and let me run down my birthday list really quick. I got quite a few celebrities who are celebrating birthdays, so let's do it just like this. I gotta say happy birthday to R&B singer Miss Chantel. Definitely happy birthday to her. Got to say happy birthday to former cast member of the rap game, my man Jordan Young. He turns 18 years old today. Happy birthday to you, sir. Also, got to say happy birthday to entrepreneur, businessman, anthropist, yoga master, Mr. Russell Simmons. He turns 62 years old today. What up, Jamie? He turned 62 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to Miss Amara La Negra. She turns 29 years old today. You might know her from Love and Hip Hop Miami. She's also a rapper and reggaeton artist. Gotta say happy birthday to rapper, actress Lil Mama. She turns 30 years old today. Woo! Didn't know Lil Mama was turning 30. Gotta say happy birthday to my man D Rose, aka Derrick Rose. He turns 31 years old today. And I got to say happy birthday to my guy. And this, a couple years ago, this was one of my favorite rappers. I got to say happy birthday to the homie, Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan turns 30 years old today. So definitely, happy birthday to my man, Rich Homie Quan. All right, now, as I look on my Facebook family and friends page, I got to say happy birthday to my cousin, Mr. Kaser Norton. What up, KC? Definitely got to say happy birthday to him. Hopefully, him and everyone else I aforementioned, hopefully they're having amazing birthdays, all right? So again, happy birthday to my cousin, Kaser Norton. Happy birthday, G. I know you're up there in Tennessee doing your thing. All right, so that was my birthday list. I definitely told you about our amazing sponsors. And real quick, little celebrity news. I wish I had one of those cool little news cast things. That way y'all know the news is coming. All right. So one time, man, I'm gonna tell you about this guy. If you don't know, definitely check out some music from my man Immortal Technique, especially if you're into the revolution, if you're into change. Well, Immortal Technique has been off the scene for a while, doing a lot of activism. Well, it seems like he's working on new music, and he's set to return, and he's making music, and he will definitely be talking about the adventures, number one, of being a New York artist, as well as the injustice in our system, politics, and everything else. So definitely be on the lookout for new music from my man Immortal Technique. Gotta say one time for my girl Cardi B. You know she's been having the longest 15-minute of fame as anybody I've ever seen in the industry, but she had appeared in the movie Hustlers. Well, it seems as if she has some more acting roles on deck. So we look forward to seeing more from Miss Cardi B. Also, Tekashi 6ix9ine sentencing is coming up real soon. They've set a date, and he will be getting sentenced soon, but expected to be really light because he did cooperate with the feds, and it helped them convict several members of the Trey Bloods. All right. Last but not least, man, you know, my wife always tell me, Vic, you talk too much, you give away too many ideas. Well, you know what? Stop giving away ideas. Stop talking so much, because it seems like rapper will.i.am will be filing a lawsuit claiming that Microsoft stole his earbud design. So we're going to definitely keep you posted on that. My man will.i.am He say Microsoft stole the design, so we're going to see what's happening. All right, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today, in case you don't know, today is National Vodka Day, okay? Today is National Vodka Day, so what I strongly suggest in how you can participate in National Vodka Day is, sit down and get you a nice glass of vodka, whether it's on the rocks or where you drink that thing dry. Enjoy you a Bloody Mary, a Sex on the Beach, a screwdriver, a Moscow, a White Russian, whatever your favorite mixed drink with vodka is, but enjoy your favorite vodka, be it a cocktail or a mixed drink. And if you choose the hashtag National Vodka Day. All right? Now, I gave you National Vodka Day, let you know celebrity birthdays as well as celebrity news, and I'll let you know about our amazing sponsors. Now, it's time for me to do what I enjoy doing most, and that's giving you the word on the street. And today is no different than any other day on the Ridin Durty show. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've had a chance to talk to this amazing lady before, but she's back again because we got new things to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Ridin Durty platform, songstress Eyes. How you doing, ma'am?
Hi. Thank you for the wonderful introduction.
You know what? I always feel privileged when I can say I have a songbird on my show.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
All right, so look, because we don't have a lot of time. We got about 15 minutes to give the people the world of eyes, but bring the people up to speed because you was on the show a little over a month ago. But for those who might be listening for the first time, let the people know where you're from, your background, and what brought you to the entertainment scene.
Yeah, so basically my name is Eyes. I'm a singer, songwriter. I sing and play the piano. And I've been singing since I was a little girl, since I was just like a toddler. I mean, I went on my first audition when, when I could barely read, but I memorized my lines. So, I've been singing, I had my first gig in preschool. So up to now, I've definitely had a lot of experience in the industry. And my current single that I have out now is Still a Rainbow, which you can buy on Bandcamp, iTunes, or you can get it on vinyl if you go to my Instagram page, which is @MissEyes. So that's where we are.
Okay, now, who are some of the influences that made you even want to get into the game, especially when it comes to playing that piano?
Oh, that's really good. That's interesting you should say. I kind of grew up in a house with a piano. So, and also everybody in my family, on my mom's side of the family, plays piano. So I actually always thought it was natural because the piano is like the mother instrument. So I remember being a little girl watching Elton John on television, and he was talking about how he writes and composes all of his music. So, like, even to this day, like, when I say writing, I assume that the other person knows, like, automatically I composed it, too. Like, nowadays, songwriter just means, like, you wrote the lyrics. Like, but when I was coming up, like, the way I was raised was, like, we wrote everything. We wrote the song, we wrote the lyrics, we wrote the chord progressions. Like, I didn't know we had to be that technical. So, if anything, I would have to say my family and Elton John, mainly because I was very young, when I saw that special. I could barely understand everything I was watching, but I understood that. And I just thought that, oh, that's how it's supposed to go. All singers sing and play the piano and write their own music. So that's I guess you could say Elton John is one, Michael Jackson, of course, and but I continue to be inspired and influenced by other people, Johnny Mathis with the Sugar Hill Gang. I'm just now, I know I'm a little late, but I'm understanding the Sugar Hill Gang, and now I love hip-hop, So, it continues to grow, my influences.
All right. Now, what was that very first song you remember learning to play on that piano?
I tried to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and because that was like my first solo when I was in preschool, and I could play the melody, but I didn't play, the left hand or anything. But I mean, it was just basically songs that were from the book or songs that I was picking up by ear. But the first song that I really like had to learn to like play for church was "Jesus Loves Me."
Okay, all right. Now, do you remember the first song you wrote, and what was the concept and the things about that song that made it special to you?
Basically, that my first official song, like it doesn't really have a name. It's in a minor key. That song doesn't really have a name, but shortly after that, my first like song with lyrics was "Lovely," and I wrote that song a while ago when I was a teenager. So it would be "Lovely," and it's a simple song. A lot of people say it's a blues type song, but I'm a pop artist, so my first song was "Lovely."
All right, all right. Now, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in your life today. You have this record, which is an amazing record, Still a Rainbow. Tell me a little bit about the record, the concept of the record, and how it's doing.
Okay, so it's doing pretty good. I would appreciate people to get the vinyl, because the vinyl, if you really like music, you should definitely collect vinyl. And you can, and the link is on my website, itsize.com, and it's on my Instagram. So Still a Rainbow is basically saying, you thought you was going to tear me down by being the storm that you are, but the sun came up and I'm still a rainbow. So because you were the storm, you made me better, and now I'm here, and you can't blow me down. So that's what that song means.
Okay.
And also, oh yeah, go ahead.
No, let's talk a little bit about the production of it and your thought process when you wrote it and what inspired you to write it.
Okay, so when I was in the studio, I was actually doing another song, and it was taking so long, but when we finally finished it, I happened to be walking around. I was like, uh-oh, I feel a song coming on, and I happened to be at the right place at the right time, because if there's one thing that irritates you once you start writing music, is not being able to have a studio or to have pen and paper, those type of things. So I happened to be at the studio while that song was coming on. And I remember I kept thinking about rainbow, like I kept like almost having a vision of rainbows and, things metaphorically up to that, even like Left Eye and Somewhere Over the Rainbow and those type of things. But that's because I didn't know, like the hook wasn't Still a Rainbow yet. And then so it just came out and I was like, hey, you got a pen and paper? He didn't have one, but I found some. And I just kept writing and writing to like a little bass line that I had, the dum, 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 right? And I had that, and I just started writing and writing, and we were in there until like the next people that came had to kick us out. Like, I had to get it down. I was like, okay, so I got it done on this day, and we got to finish this song because I like this song. But it took a long time after I had the basic concept of the song, because it was the levels of the song that was irritating me. So, and it turns out he could have fixed it. I just didn't know to say fix that, I guess, because, most people, they kind of like mix it a little bit while they're doing it. So with this song, like, all I kind of had to do was say that, and I didn't know that that's what's going to make him get it. But so it kept taking a long time because of that issue. But as soon as we got that done, I was like, oh, it's good. Let's release it now. It's ready. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, how are people responding to the record?
People like it. I definitely appreciate the love, and so people like it. I just wish that there were more outlets that I knew of, to get my music heard, because people do seem to enjoy the song. I definitely, the song was, I performed that song at the GRM pre-award show, which is at the Ivy Room in Albany, not too far from Richmond. So they seem to like that song there as well. So, I mean, everywhere I go, people seem to like the song.
Okay.
So it's doing pretty good.
So let's talk a little bit about you winning the 2019 Social Media Star Award at the Grand Royal Music Awards.
Yes, I'm so excited about that. So I basically won a Social Media Star. It's so exciting. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was about to end it there, but I mean, I guess, you know, I'm so happy that I was recognized for my social media popularity because it did grow, you know what I mean? So it grew the past couple of years. You know, I was signed to Bentley Records, and I gained like 1 or 2 fans from them. And then I kept growing and growing, and I worked with my team. And it grew, and then at some point, Instagram became my favorite thing to do all day. Like, there was about a week where it was just Instagram life for a minute. My Instagram was hot for like about a couple weeks, and I was getting followers, likes, people was DMing me, and I'm telling you, that was fun. Life was all about Instagram stuff. I did change my formats a little bit to help sell my vinyl. So, you know, I got less DMs after that. But, you know, I met a lot of cool people off Instagram. DJ Rob Lowe's, Outer Space Entertainment, you know what I mean? So I met a lot of people off Instagram, and you know, I still talk to them today. So I'm so happy that they you know, awarded me for not just because, oh, you got so many followers, but the fact that I have lasting followers and the fact that I actually started to work with people on Instagram that I met strictly on Instagram, too. So that's definitely cool, and I'm so happy.
All right, so with that being said, tell the people, the listening audience, what you feel the importance of social media is, or how important it is to building a career.
I think social media is important, and if you want to go down that route, I would definitely say don't go at it alone, but you probably will if you're independent. And if you do, you know, be nice to the people that reach out to you. Oh, and I'm definitely want to give this one little bit of advice that might be a little advanced. If people contact you, respond nicely. And remember, Instagram and all that stuff, this is casual. This isn't somebody coming up to your office and you're a secretary. How may I help you? Don't respond like, how may I help you? Like, that's so dumb. Just say, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? It's Instagram. It's not, we're not going to a political office. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, what's up? You know, just say hi or send a like. You know what I mean? Just, you know, it's Instagram, you know, calm down. You know, if people like you, say thank you, you know what I mean? So when you do talk to people, you know, be nice, you know, because I'm not going to lie, when I first started blowing up on Instagram, I didn't really trust people on there, and I actually showed up to some shows looking kind of I kind of halved it a little bit, because I didn't think it was legit. I showed up to a show, like, I wouldn't say my hair was messed up, but I mean, I wasn't coming in my full performance clothes because I wasn't thinking that it was a real show. So I just kind of halfway did it. And when I got there, I was like, what, this is a real show? And I'm like, oh my God. And there was really fans there. And then I left and I got paid. And I was like, oh my God. So you see, because I met them on Instagram, I thought I was going to get catfished or something, but it was a legit show. You know what I mean? So just, you know, keep that in mind that, you know, you could be getting catfished, but you probably won't. I would say in my position, you know, still look like you're doing a show because with me, even if it showed how to being fake, I still could have took photos at the place there, you know, and nobody needed to know, oh, the show was fake, you know, but I could have made more out of it if it was fake. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my hair wasn't looking as good as I wanted it to look. And it was a cool show. And, you know, shout out to them, and I hope I can work with them soon. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want people to know that, you know, I showed up to their show with my hair messed up. But I hope they call me back. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, look, I want to say congratulations on your victory.
90 seconds.
What type of trophy did you get?
Oh, it was pretty. It was like a music note with some stars around it. It was really pretty. It was like a gold color.
Have you posted pictures of you holding the trophy?
You know, that's a good question. I thought I did. I thought I did. I guess I didn't.
All right. Well, we're going to be looking for pictures of you and that trophy for we can share on our social media. Again, congratulations on your victory. Man, I got to say you have a beautiful spirit. Every time I talk to you, it puts me in a damn good mood. Even though you put me in a better mood. And man, it's amazing to talk to you. I want to say continued success. And before we go, I want to give them that Still a Rainbow one more time. So do me one favor and shout out anybody you like and introduce the record to the people.
I want to give a shout out to Scope Magazine, Gran Royale Music, and the Sugar Hill Gang, because I love y'all, and Dr. Wright and Right Place TV, and this is my
10 seconds.
All right, thank you so much.
It's been too long. I'm ready, I'ma get it. You thought I was down, you thought I lost. You couldn't change me. I'm still the same me. You blew the house down, but I'm still a rainbow. I bet you want it. I'm coming out. I'm ready and I'm here. I bet you want it. I'm coming out. I'm ready and I'm here. No one seeks the truth, and the truth ain't around. She blocking the door. Lies calm down. I'm here, you thought I lost, but you fled. I never left. I'm living, breathing. I bet you want it. I'm coming out. I'm ready and I'm here. I bet you want it. I'm coming out. I'm ready and I'm here. You couldn't play me. I'm still the same me. You couldn't choose it. I never lose it. You blew the house down. Boy, I'm still round. You can stop it. Boy, so how you ain't capping now. I bet you want it. I'm coming out. I'm ready and I'm here. I bet you want it. I'm coming out. I'm ready and I'm here. Lights come down, but I'm still a rainbow. But I'm still a rainbow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was songstress, pianist, Miss Eyes, and that was her joint Still a Rainbow, winner of the Media Star of 2019 August Grand Royale Music Award. All right, it's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show. Y'all, you know what? Y'all give me about 15 minutes, and I haven't given y'all a duel today, so we got a duel coming. All right, it's your boy Vic XL. Ridin Durty Radio Show, Ridin Durty Podcast, bridging the gap between hip hop and everyday life. Y'all stay tuned. Let me change shirts. I'll be back. All right, peace.